Hi, my name is Steve Lance with Proformex, and I'd like to share with you our BGA story. Proformex works with dozens of wholesalers throughout the industry, BGAs, IMOs, broker-dealers, and the one thing that they're all trying to do is to figure out how to move their environment from being reactive to being proactive. This means a couple different things, and for them to make money, they need those advisors to be more efficient, period. They also need to recruit. And so a big part of the value add that we're going to talk about are the Proformex platform ability to help in understanding how they can create differentiation to recruit new advisors, but also help the proactivity of the existing advisors. Part of the challenge with in-force management today is the fact that the data resides in hundreds, if not thousands of different places. Carriers have some available information. Some of the BGAs have some information. Sometimes people have it in filing cabinets or on the floor. It's impossible to find. It's impossible to create actionable intelligence. That's why it doesn't get done. The Proformex story is all about empowering advisors through the creation of one single source of truth, one common repository that creates operational efficiencies for everybody in the food chain. The ability to have all this information is incredibly valuable. Let me explain our differentiation and how we do that. So first and foremost, we aggregate and enrich all of that data. Grabbing the as-sold data from a CRM or from another source, adding your authorized data feeds from the carriers. We can even add carrier and statement and illustrations that were driven by or authorized by the advisor themselves, creating that single system of record with enriched data that allows us to do some really incredible things, starting with analyzing that data, helping find those problem policies prior to the problem actually occurring. This is back to that proactivity, finding opportunities for replacement, maybe life settlement, premium financing. It's an incredible amount of wealth of information in that deck of accounts that's just not being properly mined. Our proprietary algorithms are there to both prioritize it, but also help them pull it up and take and make action from that. And that's really where the last piece is creating actionable intelligence. The focus is on summarization and prioritization of that information, helping them find the key pieces that make them efficient and proactive in your environment. You can help them do that. And the last silver bullet is this ability to be able to create a data-enriched policy review. Advisors will not act on data just because it's available. They need the tool to actually create an event. Proformex goes all the way from creating the data, acknowledging that we have all the data, analyzing the data, all the way through to creating an actionable intelligence output, which we call the data enriched policy review. It's a policy review meant to be given by an advisor that says, hey, here's what you bought, here's what's happened to it over time, and why it's off center, and what we can do about it. Very simple, very straightforward, very actionable. Most of these items, from statement and illustration aggregation to proprietary algorithms all the way through this policy review, are exclusive to Proformex. Nobody else is doing those. And so it's a full life cycle event, one that as a life insurance distributor, you can actuate. So ultimately, what does this mean to you? Well, it creates differentiation. It allows you to attract the best of the best, which is why you'll see our environment that includes dozens of BGAs and IMOs today are the best of the best. The time and money saved through automation is great. The documentation and compliance is great, but ultimately this produces better results for everybody in this chain. Everybody. That's the policyholder, the advisor, and you, the distributor. We've seen the success stories over and over, whether that's at a brokerage like Tennessee Brokerage Authority or even at a financial advisor like AXA, where they've found and replaced a significant number of policies. We've loaded hundreds of books of policies, and we found that 51% of those policies are generally at risk, and people don't know that. It's time to know. Our goal is very simple: help you help them. Thank you.